Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is a homie Pedro. I'm gonna talk about prejudice in in the state of Utah. So, if you're living under a rock, you already know what happened with the whole Charlie Kirk situation. I found out about it when I was in Montana, out on a wildfire. Medic came up to me, showed to me, yeah, it's gruesome stuff. The prejudice in Utah is that if if you are a certain skin color and something happens to you, everybody, it's like international news. Especially, well, that's international news for a whole different reason. I'll put it this way: Utah is fake nice. That's what Utah is, fake nice. So like you have to be of a certain church that everybody knows about, and you have to be a certain skin tone, and not only that, be male, and and then things will go your way. Um, Other than that, Utah is pretty crazy sometimes. There's things that people don't talk about in Utah because again, they want to be fake nice. Um, Say for instance, I was classmates with Elizabeth Smart when she got kidnapped, and also at East High when she came back. So I went to junior Bryant and East. And during that time, I got kicked out of school right before she got kidnapped. And I mean, what happened to her was horrible. I'm not, but again, that made national news, and the resources that were poured into that. There's Native Americans right now in Utah. Nobody cares about them. They're missing. If you want to see where most black people and minorities in general, where they congregate in Utah, is jail. And it's not really that they're doing anything wrong. Whenever I would go to jail, I haven't been there since 2020. I don't advocate for jail. I'm not one of those, yeah, this is like, I'm the totally anti jail, try to keep kids off the streets, stuff like that. But anytime I'd go there, I'd always see people that are Caucasian, and their charges were way crazier. Like, they're like, oh man, I was caught doing this and that and this and that and this and that. And don't even get me started on the PDF files. The church covers all that up. They cover all that up. So again, it's horrible what happened. Horrible what happened, especially in front of the dude's family, stuff like that. That's terrible. I mean, I believe that everybody has the right to debate. We're in a free country. But as I'm driving around, I see all this outpouring of love and everything like that. Whereas there's this site called KSL, um, yeah, .com, and man, they always have the most racist comments when it's a Hispanic. It's like automatically you're illegal. Oh, get that person's illegal. Um, and it hurts. It hurts. How many times I've been stopped by the cops so many times, training for a fight. I remember one time I had ankle weights on and a weight vest. I get detained and on a sidewalk by the police, saying I matched a description of someone who was breaking into a house. And I was telling the cop, I'm like, why would I, if I was breaking into places, why would I be jogging with a weight vest, a 40-pound weight vest, and two 5-pound ankle weights? Why would I be doing that? Like, come on now. And yeah, it's terrible. I mean, and then there's a homeless dude. There's homeless people along the Jordan River out here. There's someone serial unaliving these people. Nobody talks about it. It doesn't make the news. You only hear about it from other homeless people. Like, so I have two older brothers that are unfortunately homeless, and so anytime I try to interact with them, I would always hear things about this. I've also heard it from people that have worked security at these shelters. but nobody talks about it because of the prejudice, the bigotry. See, when I say prejudice, I don't mean it's just racism. It's not just that, it's the difference of religion and all this other stuff that it's like cookie cutter to where you have to be. Gosh, Utah is like Stepford Wives. Like, I don't know if y'all ever watched that movie, Stepford Wives, or what was it, Hello Darling. It's kind of like that. It's the other one. It's like brainwash central. I don't know. I mean, it's like temple, 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 temple everywhere you go. Oh, and then like the thing that disturbs me the most is that every time I would go to jail, I've been to jail probably like 17 times out here. These PDF files, they're always with that church, and these people only do like 8 hours in jail, and then they get released. Man, it's terrible. It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. And I mean, because with that, I mean, yes, terrible, terrible. But on the same side, here's my friend Cody Belgard was gunned down. Gunned down. They didn't release his body for 6 days. And then body cam images or body cam footage went missing. It's convenient how that happens. You know, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, with all due respect, I mean, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Like that really, it really is terrible. I don't like seeing people being happy about it. And yeah, I just think honestly, I know if it was a black person or a Hispanic person, people would ask, "What did he do to deserve that?" That would be the narrative. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be like, "Oh, such a great person, blah blah blah." It'd be like, "What did he do to deserve that?" Because there's no reason why about 70-80% of the population when I go in, whenever I've been to jail, it's always minorities. 70-80%. And it's usually I was minding my own business. I was minding my own business and cop just rolls up. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, it's always the nice ones too that are always trying to get you in trouble. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Can I help you? You know what I mean? The mean ones don't want to do paperwork. The nice ones just trying to see like, hey, what are you up to here? They're trying to get you caught up. I'm I'm tired of it, man. I've had 3 different occasions friends unaliving each other. Sometimes, well, one time it was an acquaintance, and I could talk about that. That is the craziest story of revenge I've ever known. But yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot. I mean, I watched the video already once. I don't need to watch it again. But it just shows the evil of the world because there was somebody, and there's a lot of YouTubers actually trying to get their channels blown up off of it. And I get it. It's everywhere on YouTube, everywhere. And but yeah, it's everywhere, everywhere. I come back from Montana, do out a quick recrew, and man, it is nuts. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted. Somebody over there. Just running a quick errand. Uh, then I gotta go see my son, stuff like that. Hang out with him, which is cool. That's gonna be dope. And I'm gonna have a very in-depth talk with him about safety, stuff like that. But yeah, it's sad. it's sad. The stuff that makes news when you're a minority, especially in the state of Utah, just go to KSL, look at the comments. It's the craziest thing. As soon as someone's Hispanic, it's like deport him, throw the book at him, blah 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 blah. Oh, what I was gonna talk about was the PDF files. Yeah, the PDF files that for some weird reason you can't just say the actual word of what they are. These pieces of crap. It's a whole nother level of evil, man. So my three friends that have unalived each other, by the way, every time they were caught, so there's no like investigation, nothing like that. Um, but yeah, when you do something like that to a child, you ruin them for life. You ruin them for life. Like I've met people who have joined gangs just because something like that happened to them and they didn't feel safe. And what's the number one rule in gangs? Can't be that. You can't be a PDF file and expect to be on this earth long, you know? Um Also, you know, when I was homeless back in like 2017 because of my own decisions, man, you wouldn't believe how many homeless people, like especially prostitutes and stuff, their story usually starts with something happened to them when they were a kid. So while this whole Charlie Kirk thing is happening in Utah, don't forget the BYU pitcher who only got 180 days in jail. Doesn't have to register as an offender. Doesn't have to register as an offender. Been abusing a girl since she was 7 years old. But I guess he was a great pitcher at BYU. You know what I mean? If that dude was not of the church and if he was a different skin color, oh man, they would bury him under the jail. They would bury him under the jail. I think, man, that's just crazy because that guy now gets to, he's probably going to change his name, go to a different neighborhood, and repeat. That it's just, it makes no sense. No sense at all. I had stricter stuff for running out of a store with beer. I ran out of a store with beer and I got caught in 2009. I got hit with robbery. Had I messed up, I was going to do 5 years in jail. So my initial charge was F1. F1 in the state of Utah means 5 to life. So 5 is the minimum they'll give you. Life is the max. And then the first plea deal they gave me was second degree, which is 1 to 15. And I took that. I didn't take that. I shot that down. I had to fire my lawyer, get a different lawyer. Couldn't afford a lawyer, so it's like you only get one shot to like fire a lawyer for another public defender. And yeah, man. So I ended up getting 90 days, no good time, no early release. 250 hours community service. I had to write an apology letter to the clerk. I had to spend about $3,000 in classes that I had to attend. I had to attend substance abuse classes for 9 months. And then let's see. Oh yeah, and if I messed up, I was on APP for it's adult probation and parole for 3 years. Had I messed up once, and this is what the judge told me, one time, he was gonna give me the full 5 years with no anything. And nobody was hurt. I didn't pull a gun. I didn't anything. I ran out of a store of beer. It was dumb. It was dumb. You know, it stays on my record for life. But had I joined the church and did that, that's just crazy that people would even. Oh my gosh. But yeah, one love. Stay safe. Peace out.